So let's begin by clicking on our Microsoft icon. Then you click on the cross sign at the right top corner of this page. Please observe my guiding arrows. Click on blank document and then wait for it to open. It's actually blank. Now this is a school, all right, a subject, let me say general paper. So I type general paper. So having done that, I'll begin by you know typing the first number one, then put my dots. Then I start typing the first question. Okay. Now the first question can be the picture above. Let's say the picture above can be classified. Alright, can be classified as dash. So just observe my arrows and see what I'm clicking to get to what I am actually calling out here. Okay, dash animals. Good. Now for me to start my options, I then click on A, and I'll show you where I can also get my options. Alright, from if you have watched my first video, you see that I got it from numbering, and then I'll click on the capital letter A just the way I want it, and I start typing my options. Alright, so let me say option A could be wild animal. Now to type option B, I just click on enter. You'll see my guiding arrows to enter. Then option B comes up, and then I type domestic carnivorous water. Choose my guiding arrows, just observe. Alright, so I can type question number 2 as ShopRite Nigeria. Okay, ShopRite Nigeria can be classified as a dash. Oh yes, as a dash actually. So I type my options as well. Okay, so I won't be typing much. I'll just type 3 questions, so just observe what I'm doing. Observe my guiding arrows again. Okay, if you've not watched my first video, please do. My first video was for beginners, so with that one you can be able to understand what I'm doing in this second video. All right, you can chat me up if you want to get the link of the first video. Through the first video you would understand everything I am doing. Guys, the first video is that of beginner's guide. All right, so question number 3 says, which of the following is not the use of drones? Don't forget, our purpose of doing this is for pictures. All right, so I could just start by working on my general paper by highlighting it. I haven't done that. I click on bold. You know what our bold is, and I can go ahead and then click on that arrow and then click on enter to create space for my picture. All right, so I'll just observe what I'm clicking on. Okay, observe my arrows, and then I click on home. When I click on home, I click on insert. I click on insert, I click on pictures because I actually want to add pictures to it. All right, so just watch. There are so many options here, but I want pictures, and then I click on pictures, and then I click on photos, and then it takes me to my gallery, and I want to click on the dog because lesson number 1 has to do with the dog. All right, so we continue, and I click on go, and it brings my dog here, and I decide to click on crop because I actually want to crop this picture. It's quite large to me, excess image here. So I click on it and I begin to adjust it to what I want it to be, that's to the size I want it to be. Just observe what I'm doing, and I think I'm okay with it, and I click on confirm. Then after confirm, I click on done, and it now takes this dog to the page. Don't forget that my arrow is already, or my cursor is already at the points where I want the dog to be, so it's going to be appearing where my cursor is. I can go ahead and adjust the dog picture to how I want it to be, cute dog, and then you can see how it is adjusting. Then dragging it down, you observe something. Okay, when I drag it down again, see it ends up entering into the next one, which any of us can actually face when doing this. So just take it up again and adjust it to where you want it to be. So because you're making use of your phone, you're not using a mouse, you just adjust with your hands, okay? And it will just obey your command just the way it is here. So I'll go ahead and work on my next one, but I have to cover up the space first by clicking on backspace. Cover up the space, and then I go ahead and work on my next one by clicking on enter where water is. I click on enter and create space for my next picture. Alright, so having done that, I'll go over again with what I've done before, clicking on this arrow here, click on home, click on insert, click on pictures and click on photos. Then to take me to my album, and I'll click on ShopRite image, click on go, this arrow there. Then I think I'm okay with this picture, don't even need to adjust anything, it's fine. Then I click on done and it brings my picture here, and I begin to adjust it as well, just the way I did with the dog picture. You can see that your question now is beginning to look colorful. It's not going to be that boring number 1 to 100 question without any pictures. Pictures actually make your question look attractive, look beautiful, and look presentable. Your students actually, if you're typing it for an exam, they would love to answer such kind of questions. It also helps them to understand and to remember what they're supposed to answer. So it's not an expo anyway. So I won't be using arrows for the next one. I believe you should be able to know what I'm clicking on, to observe what I'm doing, okay, and enjoy the flow. All right, so I'm creating space again, and I'm doing what I've done before by clicking on this. I click on that, I click on this, I click on this. All right, click on that one. I won't say it, I believe you should know by now. Takes me here, I click on my drone picture, and am I adjusting this one? Okay, let's see, just a little adjustment, I think it's fine. Click on confirm and it takes us, okay, click on done and it takes us to the main page by inserting, and I can adjust it again how I want it to be. All right, so that it will fit in quite fine, and you see that your kids will actually have ideas on what to answer mere looking at all these pictures, and your work is really cool. All right, so adjusting, all right, by clicking on backspace, and we are good to go. So our pictures are set. I can type, not really all questions need pictures anyway, it depends on what you are doing, but me, I love to set my questions with pictures. It makes it catchy in the eye. So I can go ahead and work on it. Try your own as well, okay? Give me your feedback. Watch the rest of my videos. Save your work. Don't forget, click on save. When you click on save, you will see rename. Click on rename, then immediately type what you want to name your file as. Let me say multi-choice question. I think that will be fine. All right, then after clicking on it, then you click on save again and you are good to go. All right, so thank you so much. Try it out and tell me what you've been able to do. Like and share, comment, subscribe, give me your feedback, ask questions. Thank you.